Hey everybody, it's me, Sven here, bringing you day number 189 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before I get started, I would love you to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below the video. It would help me out tremendously. So, in today's video, I'm going to be just addressing a really sad thing that's been happening in the autistic sphere these last couple years since the horrific attack that I mentioned yesterday. And it's that they seem to think that free Palestine or save the Gazans or whatever is a morally correct thing, and that they're supporting that over like our own struggles, and it's just crazy. And many of them think they're gay too. I mean, Queers for Palestine, that's a ridiculous thing that honestly might as well be Autistics for Autism Speaks. That's my reference to that. So what I'm just gonna say is they're chanting free Palestine from the river to the sea without ever really knowing what they're talking about, what free Palestine actually means, and they don't even know what river and what sea they're talking about. In this case, the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. And free Palestine sounds nice, and it's skewed to sound nice, but the reality is it doesn't mean free the Palestinian people. It means take the entire territory between the Jordan River and Mediterranean Sea for Palestine, basically completely erasing Israel off the map. And basically setting up an entire state governed by the Gazan government that started this whole conflict in the first place, and putting in strict Sharia law and exterminating the people that aren't Muslim who live there. It's a really sad thing that they advocate for, that they don't know that that's what they're advocating for. And we really got to understand how this happened, and what I'm sure happened is this is because of left-wing propaganda that was given to folks on the spectrum due to our terminally online state that we're in. And it was fed, stand with Gaza or whatever, and all this crazy thing to make it sound nice, to make it sound like the worst thing is happening and that Israel is responsible for it. And just the whole thing is really sad, and it's meant to be attractive to autistic people. That's by design, by the way. Leftist propaganda is meant to attract people on the spectrum. So the real truth is, it's a war. People are going to die. It's just sad. I have ancestors that fought in wars, and they will tell you that war is an ugly thing. And second, the Gazan government themselves inflicted this on their own people. They started the attack and are putting their own people in front of them, so to sort of coerce the Israelis into bulldozing through them. And Israel, in reality, actually tells people they're about to blow something up, and so those innocent people can get out of the way so that the target can be neutralized. So given the choice, Israel is not going to take innocent lives with their military equipment. The reality is the Gazan government wants you to believe that because they want to justify their actions, and the whole leftist side, including many people on the spectrum, think that that's the truth, even though it's just a flat-out lie invented by the attacker. So we got to do something about this. It's from the spectrum perspective, especially. Like, it's not even really the fault of autistic young people why they are chanting free Palestine. It's because of left-wing propaganda that they were fed online. So what we got to do is, we got to actually teach people what this means. Like I already said this earlier. So we got to tell them the truth, which I just did. So we got to, understand, if you're gonna talk about a conflict or advocate for something, you gotta actually understand the meaning of what you're saying. So before you say from the river to the sea, just actually think about what you're talking about, and think about what you're actually suggesting that the world do. So you gotta really be careful, because you're aligning with the wrong people. And let's be honest, this video is supposed to be about which side, or I guess which country would be better to live in if you're on the spectrum. And it's not even a question. Israel is the better option. They're the only democracy country in the Middle East. You have much greater freedom in Israel than you would on the Palestinian territories. And just overall, the treatment of autistic folk in Israel, while certainly not ideal, is probably not that different from in the United States. While if you're autistic in the Palestinian territories, they'll basically throw you in a dungeon and whip the heck out of you like it's the Middle Ages. I saw a video of this, and it's really graphic. I advise not watching it. But what you should understand is you should probably take the side of the country that A, is morally good, and B, the place that would treat you better. So Israel is obviously the better choice. And if you're on the spectrum, Israel is a much better country for you to live in if you given the choice between which one you'd live in. But yeah, that's enough of this whole conflict. So that was day 189. I'll see you on day 190. Thank you for watching this video. I pray for my autistic peers that they can understand the truth better. And, you know, God bless you, and God bless Israel, and God bless America. So thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.